gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's showtime. I know you came to see a show. Well, I'ma show you something. Baby, here we go. It's showtime. What? It's showtime. What? It's showtime. What? It's showtime. Let's go. Lights, cameras, action. Everybody clapping on their feet to see the main attraction. Cause it's showtime. Yeah. It's showtime. Yeah. It's showtime. Yeah. It's showtime. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. I step into the ring. The champion is here. I'm about to do my thing. They put me to the test. I took out all the rest. I'm going down in history as one of the best. High five to my team. We gon' do it again. Bye bye to your dreams. Money, you ain't gon' win. I feel good. I'm in the best shape of my life. They wanna do it. Well, we gon' get it on tonight. It's showtime. I know you came to see a show. Well, I'ma show you something. Baby, here we go. It's showtime. What? It's showtime. What? It's showtime. What? It's showtime. Let's go. Lights, cameras, action. Everybody clapping on their feet to see the main attraction. Cause it's showtime. Yeah. It's showtime. Yeah. It's showtime. Yeah. It's showtime. Let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Welcome to LitBox TV. Here we back. Nice intro. I know you came to see a show. Well, I'm gonna show you something. Baby, here we go. It's showtime. Yeah, we got the early bird special. We doing early bird specials now. Yeah. Drinking my tea. Drink some tea. See my glass? Shout out to my glass. This glass is fire. Shout out to my partner in grind that gave me this glass. It's a good glass. But yeah, we here. Early bird special. I hope the music was sounding as good to y'all as it sound over here. We're gonna just wait for a few more people to get in the building. But you know the topic today. We're gonna discuss some of the things that's right under your nose. Right under your nose. Like, you know what I realized was right under my nose? This good skin. I was growing a beard and it was just like, why am I growing this beard? So many dudes got beards and there's enough beards out there. So I cut it off because I just had to let this good skin that was just like right under my nose, like glow, like look at this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my mother used to make us, or try to make me use that Irish Spring and Dow while she used oil of Olay. Yeah, okay. I was right there using that oil of Olay. My mother, you use my soap. And now she wonder why out of all her kids, I'm the one that looked the most like her. Because I wasn't using that goddamn Dow and Irish Spring. But yeah, we're gonna talk about things that's going on right under our nose. But we're gonna give it a few more minutes, let a few more people join the live. Let me throw on some more music real quick. We're gonna definitely play this joint right here. We're gonna play the the instrumental real quick while we wait for some more people to get in the building. But this is the early bird special. And I got on my shirt with the anchors today because I came here today to really hold y'all down. I'm gonna drop some Jews. I got a nice show prepared for y'all. So just welcome everybody in the building. And we're gonna talk, let me turn this down a little bit. We're gonna talk later about we're gonna talk later on live. So, be prepared if you want to chime in through Instagram later on. Just be ready for that. You're gonna have to, of course, get out of YouTube, and if you're watching on your phone, you're gonna have to get out of YouTube and then go on Instagram and shoot me a call, and then we connect and talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. Today is open conversation, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, let me drop this record real quick so we could start the show. Welcome to LitBox TV. Y'all know what it is. All right, now hold up. Let's just get into it. Let's just get into the real joint then. If we're gonna play that, let's get into the real joint. hustle, the scammers gon' scam. The crooks gon' be crooked, the blammers gon' blame. The smokers gon' smoke, the drinkers gon' be drinking, no niggas gon' be broke. The show-offs gon' be showing, the pimps gon' be pimping, these hoes gon' be hoeing. I could do a 20-year bid, come home right back up on my shit. I'm right back on my shit.
I'm on that book of whole shit. I'm talking about on a route with 3 or 4 flips. It's 2-4, but I'm on it like it's so 6. I'm talking back when niggas told a hoe, no, bitch. My new bitch better than my old bitch. My old bitch mad because I'm so rich. Threw the pussy back at me, but got no dick. I'm hip to her shit, bitch, think she so slick. Little stripper chick try to hit me with a pole trick. Thought she was gonna ride in a ghost, but got ghosted. Like, fuck you, and that new nigga you go with. Fuck you and everybody that you're close with. Fuck your gram and that post that you posted. I suppose it's to get me mad, but I'm focused. So I keep the 4-5 like it's hocus pocus. Turn it into a 9 and then I smoke shit. The Ferrari is ferocious. Pull up to the hood and give hope to the hopeless. Yeah, they got dope, but I'm the dopest. And I ain't about to joke with these jokers. I'm trying to show the coke heads where the coke is. I'm casing this joint in case you ain't noticed. That's why the DA want my case in his folders. But I never sold nothing, I got soldiers.
The hustlers gon' hustle, the scammers gon' scam. The crooks gon' be crooked, the blammers gon' blame. The smokers gon' smoke, the drinkers gon' be drinking, no niggas gon' be broke. Hey, the show-offs gon' be showing, the pimps gon' be pimping, these hoes gon' be hoeing. I could do a 20-year bid, come home right back up on my shit.
This my part. I gotta come and get some. Got rid of all my hoes and I don't miss them. I don't need a bunch of bitches, I need just one. They distractions, I'm trying to get some shit done. Can't come in if you ain't adding to my income. They said you trying to make some money, gotta spend some. Act fat, I'll shoot a shot, now that's an and one. They just talk that gangsta shit, I really am one. So fall back, yeah, I'm all that and then some. Tall, black, and handsome, and all my songs are anthems. Sleep on me, the kidnap without a ransom. Speak on me, talk to yourself, cause I won't answer. I put on a show, no backup dancers. It's just me and my niggas throwing bands up. If that's your man, well, what's up with your mans, bruh? Yo, I just came to hear my jam, don't get jammed up. Cause my new gun bigger than my old gun. My old gun somewhere in the ocean. Before a nigga bust his move, I'm in motion. You gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be quicker than that, son. When I hold court in the street, it's a speedy trial. Soon as they freeze up, we gon' heat them down. I don't want the money later, bitch, I need it now. Yeah, you know how we get down.
The hustlers gon' hustle, the scammers gon' scam. The crooks gon' be crooked, the blammers gon' blame. The smokers gon' smoke, the drinkers gon' be drinking, no niggas gon' be broke. The show-offs gon' be showing, the pimps gon' be pimping, these hoes gon' be hoeing. Hey. I could do a 20-year bid, come home right back up on my shit, cause I don't miss a beat.
I don't miss a beat, baby. I don't miss a beat. I'm telling you, ain't nobody messing with me on this thing. Like, I write my own songs. I produce my own beats. I made this beat. I recorded it. I engineered it. I mixed it. I mastered it. I edit my videos. I put my setup together. I'm telling you, I'm like a one-man band. They can't mess with me. I'm your podcaster's favorite podcaster. They come to me in peep game. They just got a bigger platform, but we getting there. All right, so yo, welcome to LitBoxTV. Shout out to everybody in the building. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I got some more joints coming up on the way. But yeah, let's talk about real quick before I get into some other stuff. I want to talk about, one of my favorite controversial people to talk about. I know. Mr. Kevin Samuels himself, right? Right now, Kevin Samuels, the reason I want to just chime in on Kevin Samuels right now, because there's something that went down, again, it's something that went down right under our nose, well, right under your nose, because as soon as I seen it, I was like, nah, this is not a coincidence.
This is not a coincidence, right? So, all right, we all know this is Kevin Samuels' logo. That's Kevin Samuels' logo right there, right? Now, what they did, who they slipped right under our noses right after Kevin Samuels died. Let me see where my notes at. Where these notes at I just had? Yeah, Kevin Samuels died on May 5th, 2022. And September 19th, 2022, they gave us this guy. Look at that logo. This is the guy that they use to replace Kevin Samuels. Now, if you know who this guy is, he's on cable network, so a lot of younger people are really not gonna know who this dude is. But he has a talk show on, I forgot what network it is, but just look at his logo. Look at Kevin Samuels' logo and look at his logo. That's pretty much damn near the same thing to me. And they both talk about similar topics, like relationships. They're both talking about relationships. The only thing different with Karamo is married to a white man. He's gay. Okay. Now people used to say Kevin Samuels was gay and whatever, try to say all that other stuff. There was no real proof of that. But right, I just want to show y'all who this guy and again, they say it's nothing wrong with being gay, right? So I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it as an assessment of the situation. Who they replaced Kevin Samuels with right under our nose. Now this Karamo dude, excuse me, let me take a sip of this. This Karamo dude, right? He mainly talks, when you see his shows, he's mainly talking to black couples about their relationships. This is what he does. And the few white people he do talk to is white trash. Straight, like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. No prestigious white people go on Karamo show to talk to Karamo about anything. Most of the white people who got there look like pill addicts and what the white community would call white trash. So it's like they slipped this right under us. Like I don't care what anyone says. Kevin Samuels, I didn't always agree with his approach to certain things, but you know, I did see him a lot have tremendous patience where I would have been like, what the, and spaz out and cursing. And, you know, I did see him mock people when it wasn't necessary, but his message was very powerful and very helpful. So, you know, I just feel like they slipped this Karamo dude in there. And it's like cause I go to my mother's house, right? When I go to my mother's house, cause my mother got cable, I don't have cable. So I go to my mother's house and you know, old people, they still got cable. They swear by it. They like to watch those all of those shows that, you know, certain people we just don't care about anymore. So I sit there and she's like, "Oh, Karamo, this is my show." And that's when I first got wind of him. And I'm like, who's this? Who's this dude? Like, because the first thing that caught me was the logo. The logo caught me off guard. So I was like, yo, who this dude think he is? Using my man Kevin Samuels logo like that. Like, so I started to just chime in and listen to him. And I just felt it was odd that you know, this gay man is married to a white man was trying to give black people relationship advice. You know, I just feel like, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I just feel like a cat shouldn't be giving dog relationship advice. That's just not how it works. Like, I think, see, this is where the disconnect is on social media with a lot of these platforms and a lot of these shows, but a lot of them do it just for views. Like, women should make suggestions when it comes to men and how they I feel like women should talk to other women about relationships and men should talk to other men about relationships. I feel like good women create good women and good men create good men. So I just really don't like the fact that this gay man, this flaming gay man, it's one thing to be gay and I always say, if you're gonna be gay, be a man about it. What you acting like a woman for? If you a man and you gay, be a man about that shit. Running around here prancing around for. Stand tall. Be proud of what you are. But being gay ain't got, acting feminine ain't got nothing to do with being gay, So, but it's just like, ladies, do y'all really want a man that's trying to be like you? That really wants to compete with you and don't even really like a man who don't even like being a man. That's number one. A man that don't like being a man. A straight man. Give you advice on your relationship with your straight partner. Am I just wrong for feeling that way? Or is that okay? Is that okay with y'all that a gay man is giving y'all advice on y'all straight relationships? Like, am I like looking too deep into that? Is that okay? Let me know in the comments. Is that it's okay, or is it not okay? Uh yeah, like, is it okay, or is it not okay? To me, it's not okay. Like, one of my great friends that I grew up with is a female, and she's gay, and I would kill for her. Like, it's like my sister, right? And I feel like, she's a woman that likes other women. So can she talk to me about women? It's crazy because, yes, she can talk to me about women. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Karamo could talk to. He's trying to be he's dealing with men, so it's kind of like, I don't know. I just find that, like, weird. I just find it weird that when Kevin Samuels died, all of a sudden this Karamo dude just came out of nowhere. So and that was, to me, that was right under our noses, because when I seen it, and the crazy part is, this is the crazy part. I asked my mother, "Do you know who Kevin Samuels is?" And she said, "No, no, I never heard of him." Because, older people, they more cable. The younger generation, well, younger, because I'm still part of the older generation, but my generation and younger, we kind of like, we like to be on social media. We do the social media thing, right? Where my mother and them, they do the cable thing. So she didn't even know who Kevin Samuels was. And that shocked me, right? And it's like, I sent her videos of Kevin Samuels, and it was like she couldn't even get into Kevin Samuels, but was getting into Karamo. So I was just like, damn, this is crazy. Like, how y'all, like, you know, but that's kind of like enough on that dude. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second, real quick. Just give me 1 second. No, hold on. No, we're not gonna leave him on the screen. No, we're not gonna. No, sir. Read Bobby. No, we're not. Give me 1 second. All right, now, so what I really wanted to come talk to y'all about today, let me clear this up real quick. Let me get all of this stuff out. I forgot to turn on my damn AC in here. It is hotter than uh it's hotter than Zamunda in here. But yeah, let me just load this other stuff up that's going down right under our noses. And I'm gonna put y'all up on some stuff. We about to go on the law books real quick for a hot second, and then we're gonna start chopping it up and seeing what you guys want to talk about. Salute to everybody in the building. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share this and get this out, if you enjoy it. If not, then still do it. I don't care. Still do it. Show me some love. Nah, but Okay, what I want to talk about now, before I start chopping it up with y'all, is I want to talk about hold on, let me read this about my brother. Just all the guys in my family taught me. At this point, my dad. Okay, we're gonna get into the comments a little later, but let me talk about this. You ever wonder why you going to court? When you go into like a court hearing or something like that, these people just assume that they got rights and power over you and jurisdiction. And you ever seen those videos where the dude challenged the jurisdiction of the court and they still just ignore everything he's saying and they still continue with the case? Or you see these half-ass videos where people post things, but they never really post the conclusion. Oh, excuse me. They never really post a conclusion because a lot of them be losing. A lot of them be losing those cases. Okay, a lot of these people on YouTube that try to give you legal advice but say it's not legal advice and try to school you on like child support and all this stuff. A lot of them people can't even get themselves out of them situations. And a lot of them people, like, it's a lot of regurgitation going on social media. A lot of these podcasters, they watch each other, they watch this, they watch the news, they get trending topics, and then they just give their opinion on it. There's no real facts backed by anything they saying. Like when I say things, I like to, I'll spew my opinion out of every once in a while, but I like to deal with the facts, right? So the facts is, why are we losing off the rip, especially like in the child support case? Like how you could go in there and tell them, no, I don't agree with this. I don't want my child on welfare, and I don't I don't I take care of my child. I did this in private. I want to keep it in private. I don't care what she's saying, and I don't want to have nothing to do with this. How are they able to, in a sense, force you into that situation? I'm going to show you how they force you in that situation and how to prevent yourself from getting caught up in those type of situations. Because there's only two reasons you should be in court. One is civil, the other one is criminal. Okay? So if it's not a crime, then it's civil. If it's not civil, it got to be a crime. Okay, that's the only two reasons. And civil is contract. Either you breach the contract or somebody's trying to put you in a contract. Like when you go to that child support hearing, that first hearing, that is them trying to make an attempt to contract with you. So they schedule what's called an appearance, right? An appearance. So let's read real quick what an appearance is, because I don't think a lot of people fully understand what an appearance is. I'm gonna leave that right there because I gotta pull it up from here so I can really read it, because it's tough to read off the screen. Um, but let's read it. Let me get into it. Appearance in practice, a coming into court as party to a suit, whether as plaintiff, I'm gonna put that back up there, whether as plaintiff or defendant. Now you see in this green right here, right? It says the formal proceeding by which a defendant submits himself to the jurisdiction of the court, the voluntary submission to a court's jurisdiction. Then I'm gonna put it on this other screen real quick. I'm gonna put it on this screen. Um, yeah, I'm gonna put it on this screen. Other than, well, it looks the same on both of them. Okay, yeah, it looks the same on both of them. So I could take it off of this. But an apparent anciently meant an actual come into court, either in person or by attorney, right? Let's stop right there real quick. It says appearance anciently meant an actual coming into court, either in person or by attorney. Now, when people hear, the average person hears in person, what do you think? When they say you must appear in court in person, what does that mean to you? That means you have to show up to court, right? Wrong. In person is, don't mistake in person with in the flesh. This is the flesh. Appearing in flesh, that's called improper person. Appearing in person, your name in all caps is the person, right? So y'all got to stay with me because this is powerful stuff, and this is how they trick y'all. And if anybody who don't understand something can either write it in the comments or later on when we start to talk live, y'all could ask me there. But take notes if this interests you, because this is really important. Okay, so now it goes on to say an appearance may be either general or special, right? Let me put this up here real quick. Let me put this here. Okay, cool. An appearance may be either general or special. The former is a simple and unqualified or unrestricted submission to the jurisdiction of the court. The former meaning the first one, which is a general appearance, right? So a general appearance is unqualified or unrestricted submission to the jurisdiction of the court. The latter, meaning a special appearance, a submission of the jurisdiction for some specific purpose only, not for all the purposes of the suit. Then it goes under that to say a special appearance is for the purpose of testing the sufficiency of service or the jurisdiction of the court. A general appearance is made where the defendant waives defects of service and submits to the jurisdiction. That sentence right there is important. A general appearance is made where the defendant waives defects of service and submits to the jurisdiction. So once you appear, once you show up, that first court date is the most important court date. Once you appear, now you can appear in person or in the flesh. Most people think they got to appear in the flesh, so they show up in the flesh. But you can appear in writing, and writing is also in person because it's just your name in caps. But we're going to get into that later. But the minute you walk into that courtroom, okay, and do not assert your rights, the court assumes that you agree. It's just like this, in simple terms. If I invite you to a party and there's a bunch of, I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say his name. But if I invite you to a party and there's a bunch of things going on at this party that you disagree with, and you know before you come to that party what's going to be going on at this party, then if you show up, it's safe to say that you agree what's going on at this party. Because if you didn't agree, you wouldn't have showed up. So they assume that we sent you a notice to appear for child support, and the fact that you showed up means you agree what we called you in here for. Because if you didn't agree, then you would come in here and say that, but you have to say it a certain way, or you would write us a letter saying, you know what, thanks for your invitation, but I'm going to respectfully decline, and I'm going to decline based on these reasons. So that's how you have to treat these court appearances. They're just invitations, because the government can't compel you to do anything. They can't force you to do anything, right? So they got to trick you. And how do they trick you? By getting you to appear in the flesh. Come in. And then they say, yo, excuse me, is Lord Akim Allah here? Yeah, that's me. Now I'm claiming that I'm the name in all caps, the person, instead of my proper person, right? So let's keep going down this thing real quick. Let me pull up the next one. Let me pull up this one real quick. Hold on. An appearance may also be either compulsory or voluntarily. The former, which is compulsory, where it is compelled by a process served on the party, the latter where it is entered by his own will or consent without the service of process. Okay, so then in red, what it says right there in red, it says it is said to be optional when entered by a person who intervenes in the action to protect his own interests, though not joined as a party, right? And then if you look at the bottom, if you look at the bottom right there in green, It says an answer constitute an appearance. An answer constitutes an appearance. So meaning if they send you something, if you answer, now an answer could be, you can answer appearing in the flesh, but an answer could be a letter to the court clerk, a letter to the judge, a motion. All of that is an answer, right? So if you answer, that is called an appearance. But remember, just because you answer and you make that appearance doesn't mean that they're not going to have jurisdiction, because remember, once you appear, they have jurisdiction unless it's a special appearance where you have to reserve your rights. So a lot of us go in there and we disagree with what was going on, but because we don't use the language that the courts use, which is called legalese, then we lose, right? So now let's go to here. Let's go to at the top. You see it says, where it says an answer constitutes an appearance. A party who answers consents to a continuance, goes to trial, takes an appeal, or does any other substantial act in a case, in a cause, although he has not been served with summons, is deemed to have entered his appearance, unless he objects and preserves his protest to the jurisdiction of his person. The jurisdiction of your person, meaning I'm going to appear, but I reserve my rights to the person, meaning you have to say that. You can't just say I don't agree. You have to say this is why this is why I offer this book, because we have to start learning how to really deal with this type of stuff, because unfortunately we get dragged through the system more than most people. We get racially profiled more than anybody. Anybody who come from the hood know how the D's just jump out. Anybody who got sons know how the D's just jump out on your children and just call the district attorney. They make up anything, and then next thing you know, you in jail. Trying to get bail or trying to fight your way out of a system that you don't even know how you got yourself in. So all of this stuff is important. And another thing, right? We're going to go to the next one, which is, and I'm almost done here. I just want to run through y'all right here. Let's look at this. In person, right? In person. Like, what does this mean? What does in person mean? Right? Excuse me, I didn't mean to block that. In person, a party, plaintiff, or defendant who sues out a writ or other process or appears to conduct his case in court himself instead of through a solicitor or counsel is said to act and appear in person. Stay with me. This is very important. In person. That's why when they send you that letter and say you have to appear in person, stop thinking you have to show up in the flesh. Stop thinking that, because that's where you go wrong. In person, a party, plaintiff, or defendant who sues out a writ or other process or appears to conduct his case in court himself instead of through a solicitor or counsel is said to act and appear in person, right? Now, let's just leave that there real quick, and then we're going to go to this one. In propria persona, right? Is that what that one is? No, that's not that one on the screen. Hold on. Let me put that one on the screen for y'all. In propria persona. Where's that one at? Let me put this on the screen for y'all so y'all can see this real quick. Okay, here we go. All right, right there. In propria persona, right? So, in propria persona. In propria persona means in one's own person, right? It is a rule in pleading that pleas to the jurisdiction of the court must be pled in propria persona, because if pleaded by an attorney, they admit the jurisdiction as as an attorney is an officer of the court, and he is presumed to plead after having obtained leave, which admits the jurisdiction, right? That's why when you in court, in criminal court, when they ask you, the lawyer will speak for everything else, but when they say, how do you plead? The lawyer say not guilty, or just say not guilty. Because you is telling you that in a pleading, in child support court, you're not pleading. In a civil court, you're not pleading. In a criminal case, you're pleading. So when you're pleading, you must be in appropriate persona. Meaning, if somebody, remember, a civil case is for contracts. Okay, so if you breach the contract or somebody's trying to oblige you to a contract, right? Criminal is if you committed a crime or an offense against someone, and it's your right as the accused to confront your accuser. So you have to appear in appropriate persona. In a criminal court, you can't just write a letter as an appearance. It don't work like that. Because there should be a criminal complaint and someone should be saying you did something against them. So you have to take just the flesh you did something, not the name in all caps. The real you punched them in the face. The real you stole from them. The real you stabbed them. The real you did something to them. So that's the criminal side of things, right? Y'all with me? Y'all got to stay with me, okay? So now let me go back to this. The appropriate persona thing, right? So that's why the attorney, he can't plead for you. He can plead your case after you plead. But see, in these cases, in a criminal case, how if just say somebody made something up against you and you feel they don't really have evidence and it's fake, you can still challenge the jurisdiction, but you have to make it a special appearance. You got to say, hey, I'm making a special appearance, because a special appearance is simply to challenge what someone accused you of or the court's jurisdiction. So if somebody filed a lawsuit against you and you feel like they don't even have legal grounds to file that lawsuit, then you make a special appearance. Because if you just challenge it through a regular appearance, it's kind of say, okay, I'm still going to give the court's jurisdiction over this matter. But if these people are in established standing, then you can say the court don't even have jurisdiction because these people don't even have standing. You understand what I'm saying? And then the last thing I want to show y'all is this one. This one is, let me see. Yes, this one. Proper. This is supposed to say remember when they said proper person, right? Proper, that which is fit, suitable, appropriate, adapted, correct, and peculiar, naturally or essentially belonging to a person or thing, not common, appropriate, one's own. Okay, so that's why when they say there's a difference between in person and proper person. This is proper person legally. This is the flesh universally. But legally, you showing up in court, your body, you bringing your flesh into court, that's improper person. That's proper person. In person is writing, your lawyer, it's just your name in all caps. It's whether you did it or, and someone who doesn't have an attorney, right, in a civil case and working their own case is in person, right? Because they don't have no representative, so they're in person. They're representing that name in all caps. So that's how that works. And this is right under your nose, but we don't study. So this is why I'm telling you again, if you want the Black Laws Dictionary, just hit me up on Instagram. I gave it to a few people over the past few days. I hope y'all really using it. And But just get this book, because any time you got a court case, all you have to do is go word for word on whatever it says on that paper and look at it in the Black Laws Dictionary, word for word, because what you think it means is not necessarily what it means. Because I doubt if a lot of y'all knew what appearance actually meant. Appear means I appeared. I showed up. I appeared at the party. That's but in court, you can appear without showing up in the flesh. We have to know things like that. And what I'm saying has been tested and proven, because I got a ticket in Jersey one day and I walked into court and I said, I do not have, I showed up in propria persona. I came, this is before I knew what I knew. If I knew what I knew now, I would have only appeared in person, meaning in writing. But I appeared in propria persona, in proper person, right? So I showed up to court and the judge said, blah, blah, blah. And I said, listen, I don't have a license with New Jersey for them to regulate my travels. And I declared this case dismissed in the interest of justice. And the judge went to say, well, the next court date, I said, this case is dismissed. And I stopped, I turned around and walked out. And I swear the chicks was in the audience like, God damn, who is this nigga here? I got something for him. Like the dudes was looking like damn, like you, like a slave that just stood up to the slave master. Like I felt like Django in there. Like I'm telling you, like when I walked out, like I mean, only thing I was missing was some theme music, right? So I walked out of there, and they sent me a new letter with the new court date, right? So when they sent me the new letter with the new court date, and this is before I even knew what I know now. A lot of the stuff I was just an autopilot. You just get so fed up. These people just trying to do whatever they want. I'm not going in there, and I'm writing them, and I'm telling them I'm not going in there, and blah, blah, blah. So I wrote them, and I said, you have no jurisdiction over me, blah, blah, blah. Contacting me again would be harassment and all of this. I got the letter somewhere. I'm gonna pull it up. I should have had it for here, but I wrote it, and I never heard back from them again. Ever. And when I checked the Jersey records, it was gone. It's like they dismissed it. It's like, so they play stupid games with us. If we don't know our stuff, they gonna take advantage of us every time. And a lot of people fail to realize the courts are like any other business. They're in the business of making money. And the courts make money off of our confusion, off of our disagreement. That's why when that's why they don't push these videos like this out to everybody. That's why I need y'all help getting this type of stuff out, because they're not going to push it out. The last thing that somebody taking advantage of you want is for you to be smart. The last thing a con artist wants is you to be aware of the game that's being played on you. They don't want that. You understand? So that's why these videos where people is coming out attacking each other, male, female, gay, straight, white, black, but they'll pump all of that, because the court system makes money off of division. The courts make money when we can't figure it out ourselves. And that's why they always give these restraining orders, these order protections, and all of that. Are you sure you don't need an order protection? We just trying to worry about your safety and all of this. No, it's not really worrying about your safety. It's making sure you and that other person can't resolve it on your own, because if y'all do, then they don't make any money. You see how that works? That's how it works. So remember, there's people that they playing games right under our nose, and we're falling for it. We're falling for it. A lot of times we got to stop even commenting on this foolishness. We give it life. The comment, even if it's a comment of disagreement, you can't even put the comment. You got to certain, if it's something that's trying to create understanding, then yeah. But if it's something just turning one group of people against another group of people, sometimes you can't even feed into that. You got to hit the don't show me that no more button. I don't want, unfollow. You have to. It's like It's the same thing how when you was trying to get your life together, you had to unfollow people in real life. How you had to stop hanging out with that person and stop going over there and just hit the button in real life. Like, you know what? I'm not going over there. I don't want to see these people anymore. I don't want to listen to this anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. You have to do that on social media. You know what I'm saying? Because if we are ignorant and it doesn't make us stupid. Okay, ignorance is not stupid. Ignorance is just not knowing. I'm ignorant to a lot of things. It's okay to be ignorant. But it's when it's not okay to be ignorant is when there's a situation that concerning you that you don't even take the time to get knowledgeable about. Now that's just foolishness. And a lot of times you got to understand that when there's a situation and you're ignorant of it, so you go hire someone to help you with it, you still should have some type of understanding of what they're doing for you. Or they could just tell you anything. You know how many people lost their house because they hired a foreclosure attorney and the attorney said, do this, and do that. And next thing you know, the sheriff is kicking them out because they let somebody who benefited from misleading them guide them. And that's just how it is in the courts. A lot of times these people benefit off of misleading us. So I just wanted to put that out there. It's a lot more stuff. Again, if y'all want the if y'all want the Black Laws Dictionary, hit me up on Instagram. On Instagram, LitBoxTV. I sent it to a few people. I want to continue to keep sending this out because I want y'all to help me. Y'all might could school me on something. There's too many pages to read. I can't read all them pages by myself. So I need y'all to understand like what's going on. But now we're gonna take this time. I'm gonna run through some of these comments. Yeah, if you had trial, Grass Talk, you said you had trial and no jury was there. That was a trial by judge. You would have had to elect that. You would have, like, they can't, if it's a criminal case, they can't give you a trial by judge without your consent. So somewhere along the line, you consented to that. It was probably one of them days where the lawyer said, say yes. Yeah, just say, I agree. And you did that. And that's how it happens. So you got to be aware of what they're saying because I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience. I've been lied to by lawyers. I've been lied to, like outright, straight lied to me, to misguide me, to get me to go the wrong way. And something said, stand on your square. That's why I wore this anchor shirt. Because when when you're on the boat and you want to stay in a certain position, you got to just drop that anchor. And that anchor's gonna hold you there, and it's gonna keep the water from just swaying you anywhere it wants to sway you. Okay, that's what I'm here to help y'all do. Stop getting swayed and pushed around by the system, because the system don't care about none of us poor people, black or white. They don't care. They don't care. Now, some of them white people up there may be a little more lenient on, a white crackhead than a black crackhead. Black crackhead, you going to jail. White crackhead, you going to a drug program. But see, if you know that addiction is not a crime, then you know to fight for that drug program for yourself. Like, what, you trying to send me to jail? No, I don't want. I need help. I need help. See, if you don't use that language or no one's there to use that language for you, then they're going to treat you a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to be the anchor, put an anchor in the comment. Put an anchor in the comment. If you're an anchor, or if you want to be an anchor, drop an anchor in the comment. That's what we need to start doing. We need to start dropping these anchors in the comments right now to let people know you there to help people stand like in law they call it standing on your square. You know, But you know, they maritime admiralty law. Anyone who knows Jordan Maxwell knows he talk about that stuff. Like when we in the water, we using maritime admiralty law. Okay, that's the law of the ocean. It's not the law of the land. You know, so drop them anchors in there and make sure we holding each other down. So let's really get into let's talk. Anybody who want to chime in, let me go to Instagram real quick. I'm gonna go to Instagram, log in, and yeah, anybody who wanna come in on Instagram could shoot me a. It's up now. Just shoot me a call on Instagram right now, and we'll chop it up. Or you could, if you want to talk, if you're having a problem, you could drop your Instagram in the comment section, and I will send you a call. I appreciate the love for the music. I got more music coming. When it comes to music, I don't really like putting my music out on these platforms like Apple Music and Spotify, and because we don't, you know, like music is. I really like my music is like my children. I gave birth to it. These are my ideas, you know, and I don't. It's just like for you to abuse my music is like abusing my children, like. So I don't really like to put my music on these platforms. Like the most I might do is throw it on a YouTube page. Um, but I'm gonna create a website to where my music is, and it's gonna be like a website to where you can pay whatever you want to pay, whatever you feel the music is worth, you pay. It's like you donate and you get whatever song you like, download it, and make whatever donation you want to make. I'm not gonna dictate how much you know, if you feel it's worth whatever, you like it a lot, you pay a lot. You like it a little bit, you pay a little bit. You don't like it at all, still download it and pump it. Spread it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, anybody want to talk? Let's talk. People be messaging me up, and now we here. Like I want to talk. I want to talk to somebody live. Come on now. Who's gonna come in and talk live? Like who got an issue? Who got something that they want to share and want the community to help them with? You know? Yeah, say less is on there. Like I got a few joints out there. Say less is on there, but that was like the last one I put out. Say less. I put that out. But like a lot of my other music is not on these platforms. But I mean, we got a few minutes left. If anybody wanna talk, let's talk. If anybody, if even if you want to talk via comment, I know some people get nervous and all of that when when it comes time to talking live. But if y'all want to talk, we could go on Instagram. It's set up. It took me a minute to figure this out and set it up, but it's set up. And we could go live. I should have called my daughter to have her serenade us with a song, but I was so busy doing other stuff. I guess nobody wanna talk today, but all in alkaline lifestyles. I appreciate the donation. I really do. Um, and stay tuned and stay woke. Yeah, but I want to talk. Like, let's talk. Like, we need to really talk more to create understanding. I like creating understanding. Understanding is good. Understanding is peaceful. You know, when you understand, when you and the people you're around, it has a certain understanding, then you know things just flow better. You know, it's like under. You know, um, so um, it's a lot of things. What is under our nose? My word, I would love to. Um, oh, okay. You gotta reset your IG. But anybody who, like I said, you want to talk, like this is. I think this is the platform for us to really, for you to have a voice. Like you got a real voice over here. So we gonna really listen to you. I think the people that come here wanna listen and be heard. And I think this is a unique platform because a lot of these other platforms, they just want to be heard. They don't really want to listen to you. They don't really want to listen. They just want to talk to each other, like, you know, oh, I want to go and talk to this other dude because he got a little motion. They only want to talk to people with motion. Like, watch. When our motion come, watch how all these people start wanting to talk to me all of a sudden. But I'm still not gonna want to talk to them. They're gonna have to talk to us. You're gonna have to come here, you're gonna talk to us. And we want pulling up log in. Yeah, log in to Instagram and send me a call. And give me a call. Cause we here. But in the meantime, hold on, let me play something else while we here. Since we was talking about child support, we could throw on some Golden Brown. That's always a good one. Let's get into a little Golden Brown real quick while we see if people gonna stop chickening out and hit that Instagram live and talk. I mean, yeah, that Instagram inbox and send me a message. Let's go, man. Let's talk about it, man. Y'all always messaging me, man. Let's talk about it. This is one of my favorite songs right here.
Golden Brown. You ain't trying to lay up, don't lay it down. Golden Brown. Niggas be playing, these bitches don't play around. Golden Brown. You ain't trying to lay up, don't lay it down. Golden Brown. You niggas be playing. But these bitches though, nowadays they don't pay the bar, but she the baby mother and the baby father. See me going hard, but said she going harder. Was thinking with my dick, I'm trying to be smarter. It's plain to see, it's draining me, and that bitch got my charge. It took her some baby gap. She said, nigga, what's that? My baby only wear Carter. I'm like, what he want? Hey yo, I'm done. Now I'm on the run, cause here child support come. They getting closer, my face on the poster. All over, but night is some fun. They after my funds. They took my license, now I'm hitchhiking, Uber, lifting, city biking. Mama saying that ain't like them, neither is living like Vikings. It's been almost a year in the rears, but nobody cheers for grown men tears. I try to be there, I swear, but my door wasn't there, and no one cares. Cut a check or you get no respect. Refuse me, accuse me of neglect. She ran a wick, I ran a Vic. Like throw me a brick, but ain't no more left. A movie we all seen. Trying to get my son a Spalding. For her, they just handing them out. As long as no man's in the house like Claudine. I went through summer, fall, and winter without seeing my offspring. Same sad song that we all sing. Nigga, this church no offerings, but damn, I shoulda knew she was for the block. From bed to bed like she Goldilocks. Detective swing on you, then call the cops. Yeah, she cold like Hennessy on the rocks. When that liquor in dinner, defending yourself like I didn't hit her. Babysitter got a crazy friend. Like, oh, who this your new bitch? Girl, you do shit. He'll never make it with his music. Forgiving excuses and laying that golden brown texture like sun lays me down. With my mind she runs throughout the night. No need to fight, never a frown. With golden brown, golden brown. You ain't trying to lay up, don't lay it down. Golden brown. Niggas be playing, these bitches don't play around. Golden brown. You ain't trying to lay up, don't lay it down. Golden brown. You niggas be playing, but these bitches though, niggas be playing, these bitches don't play. They ain't gonna let morals get in the way. When you spilling thoughts over pillow talk, better watch the shit that you say, cause she gon' hold you to it when y'all going through it. Pew! I had to get lost before I lose it. When the movies are coming to move it, you better have proof, cause you gon' need to prove it. Holy matrimony turning alimony. I don't want it, you can have a homie. Yeah, I know that I'm lonely eating macaroni, but it's better than that baloney. I'm tired of it. Look at my eyes, it's obvious. Feel like a pimp that got pimped by his bottom bitch. This is synonymous, still in the apocalypse. I try to stay patient, but she be tripping like she on vacation. It's frustrating when your ex got your Xbox and PlayStation and about to break them. Now you done took it too far. Caught me off guard like a hook from LeBron. My only defense was to look at the score, say check it up ref and just dribble the ball. Like graffiti, I would scribble on walls. Like a dresser, I would get in the drawers. Running late, I would give her a call. To a cake, nigga, I did it all, but I guess that it wasn't enough. Feeling that bird was stuffing and cuffing just wasn't a plus. Cause as soon as some new dude came up, I just got pushed to the back of the bus. And she like, yup, that's my new nigga. Back door, I'm through with her, I'm off this. Like taking ice out of office. I don't do nuggets without the sauces. She had her flaws and I wasn't flawless. But going through that ain't worth all this. Come to find out, it ain't even lost kid. All this over there.
Golden brown, texture like sun, lays me down. With my mind she runs throughout the night. No need to fight, never a frown. Golden brown, golden brown.
You ain't tryna lay up, don't lay it down.
Golden brown,
Niggas be playing, these bitches don't play around.
golden brown,
You ain't tryna lay up, don't lay it down.
golden brown.
You niggas be playing, but these bitches though. You ain't tryna lay up, don't lay it down. Niggas be playing, these bitches don't play around. You ain't tryna lay up, don't lay it down. You niggas be playing, but these bitches though.
Golden brown, golden brown, golden brown, golden brown.
You niggas be playing, but these bitches though.
Yeah, I think the audio, sometimes the audio is gonna stutter like that. I think cause the what do you call that? Oh my god, what is the word for that? I forgot the word the word for it, but sometimes to do that, I don't know, it's just the streaming speed or something like that. But yeah, I guess we at the end of the hour, we're gonna we about to fade to black, but yeah, I wanted to go live, but on my computer, it's different from than on the phone. Like if I was on my phone, I could go live right now. That's why I'm asking y'all to call in. Tris, what up? What's good, Tristan? Hope all is well with you. So yeah, so maybe I'll kind of, that's why I'm asking y'all to call in, because if y'all call in individually, then it'll just be easier to connect. But because I can't go through Instagram Live and YouTube Live through the same computer, and I'm on my computer going through YouTube Live, so it ain't gonna allow me to connect to Instagram Live. I would have to, well, I could probably do that. I got another computer right here, so I probably could do it like that. But yeah, yeah. I don't know why it's doing that, because even when I stop this live and play it back, it'll be fine. So I don't know why it's doing that. I think it's the damn, why I keep forgetting the name of this. The buffer size. So but yeah, anything anybody want to talk about via comment right now, feel free to chime in. I've been preparing another show. We're gonna go live tomorrow again. I got some other stuff I want to talk about that I didn't want to really tap into on this. But just beware the things that's right under your nose, man. A lot of times things be right under our nose. We just gotta pay attention. We gotta be alert. You know, we gotta have self-awareness, environmental awareness, situational awareness. It's just about being aware. You know, like Lord I Can, my father gave me that name. I asked him, what does that name mean? He said, one that's aware at all times. You know, like, because I pay attention to everything. Even when you think I'm not paying attention, I'm paying attention. You know, so we got to pay attention out here, and we got to move with a sense of purpose and a sense of urgency when it comes to things. And we got to always ask ourselves, what are they selling? Whenever you watch anything or listen to anything, any podcast, you watch any video, just always ask yourself, what are they selling? Especially in these movies, because these people they're not spending $20 million to make a movie just to entertain you. It's always a sales pitch. It's always a sales pitch. Always. So we have to be aware of that. Always ask yourself, what are they selling? Because it's always right under your nose when you pay attention. Like even in the movie Black Panther, what are they selling? See, a lot of times when you look at it as entertainment, then you'll just be entertained. But when you look at it as like, okay, they made this movie for a reason. What is the reason? And that's why we need to have dialogue, because a lot of times your reasoning may be different from my reasoning, or it might be the same. And a lot of times when we see things the same, it's because it is what it is and it's obvious, you know? Yeah, so, and like, um, yeah, just be aware of what's in front of you. You know, don't get caught into looking too far ahead, and don't get caught up in looking too far behind you. Pay attention to what's right under your nose, what's right in your face. You know, and that goes for with family members and relationships, with everything. Sometimes you got to just look at what's right in your face, because a lot of times we don't get it until it's too late. You know, we don't get it until it's too late. So, but shout out to everybody that's in the building again. Like I said, I like going on live at 7 o'clock. It's just something about 7 o'clock I like. Um, Again, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to, when this video ends, to go in there and just leave a comment again. You know, if you enjoyed it, go back in there, leave another comment. Stuff like that helps to get us out there like that. And you know, continue to be an anchor. You know, continue to help people stand on a square and stay still. Because see, that's what we have to start doing a lot as Black people in this country. We have to stay still. Shout out to all my still people. Like one of my good friends, Snag. I don't know if y'all remember the rapper Snagglepuss. That's a good friend of mine. My man Ralph. He's a real good dude. And one thing I admire about him is he knows how to stay still. You know, and he's consistent with the gym. Like even my son Joshua, these people, they know how to stay still. There's a power in stillness. There's a power in just staying still. Because a lot of times people try to pull you all over the place and grab you here and grab you there and invite you here and talk you into doing this. And next thing you know, you're getting pulled from more angles. And when you're getting pulled all over the place, then it's hard for you to work on your Frankenstein. And everybody know, if you know me, you know my Frankenstein analogy. We all are mad scientists with our laboratory. This is the laboratory. And inside this laboratory, we are supposed to be creating a Frankenstein. And that Frankenstein is like an alter ego. It is not the flesh. It is an alter ego. It's the person we create in our mind. And that person in here is supposed to go out there and conquer. And the more time you spend hanging with other people and being in the presence of having these meaningless outings and doing all of that, the less time you have to spend in your laboratory working on your Frankenstein, which is your mind, which is your emotions. You understand? So the only time you should really be hanging with people is to help them build their Frankenstein, or if they're helping you build your Frankenstein. And when you start looking at it like that, you'd be like, okay, am I gonna go over there? Is that gonna help my Frankenstein or just neglect my Frankenstein? And a lot of times you'll see a lot of stuff you're doing, you're just neglecting yourself, because you know there's things you should be working on. There's your own plans and your own ideas and your own concepts and your own business strategies that you should be working on. But you over there playing games with some other people. You over there sitting around having fun like your Frankenstein is fully built and running out there conquering things. Now, when your Frankenstein is out there and he built up and you out there and you making passive income and you do, yeah, then you could go out there and have some fun. But you shouldn't be trying to have too much fun, or not, at least not more fun than you have working on your Frankenstein, which is working on yourself. Because only you gonna get you out of this. No one's gonna come save you. No one's gonna come get you out of this. That little dark place you in, that little hole you're in, financial hole you're in, no one's gonna come miraculously dig you out of that. Every once in a while it happens. You play the lotto, somebody win the lotto. But most of them people wasn't in the goddamn hole anyway. And I can't stand that. It's like, why all the rich people winning the goddamn lotto? Why the people don't need the damn money winning it? You know what I'm saying? So, just work on your Frankenstein. And no, I'll see y'all tomorrow. But again, continue to hit the like button. Continue like when you leave this, come back later on or whatever, and just tap in. Leave a comment. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for your time. And I'm telling you, y'all get them Instagrams ready for I start finding y'all on Instagram and just start busting through y'all DMs. I'm gonna start busting through DMs. Cause a lot of y'all be having stuff to say. The same people that be in my DMs, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'm gonna bust through. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all have a good day. It's nasty outside. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Rest in peace to everybody that all our loved ones that we lost. Rest in peace to my brother Flex. Rest in peace to all y'all loved ones. Salute. Barbara, I see you. Salute to everybody that's just always here with me. Just, we gonna figure it out. We figuring it out. We working on that Frankenstein. Keep working on that Frankenstein. That's all you got to do. Keep working on that Frankenstein, and remember, don't never stop being a mad scientist. Okay, and always pay attention to the stuff that's right under your nose, like this good skin. Yo, peace, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay up and stay tuned.